So here we are at the site of the Donmouth Naturalization and Portland's Flood Protection Project. The community engagement event is about to begin shortly, but I'm delighted to be joined by one of the organisers of the event, Sam Athey from the Toronto Trash Team. Sam, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit about the work that the Toronto Trash Team has been doing here?
Yeah, so one of our goals is to use scientific research to provide evidence-based solutions for addressing plastic pollution in the environment. And so one of our goals for this project is to determine the amount and types of plastic debris that we're seeing coming from the Don River into Lake Ontario and investigating how we can stop that plastic from entering the lake. So one of the projects that we were working on is doing regular boom audits. So a boom is a floating device that traps floating debris that's coming down the river. It's stretched across the river mouth, and essentially what we're doing is pulling all of that debris that is caught in the boom, including natural debris and plastics, and looking at what types of plastic we're seeing and how much to get an idea of what the problem plastics are. So what plastics are we seeing most often entering Lake Ontario? And then how can we design solutions to address those specific types of plastics?
Well, Sam, thank you so much for joining us. Sounds like a fantastic project. I can see lots of people arriving for the community engagement event, so we're going to go over and find them. Thank you.
We're really trying to find ways to engage better with communities.
So Chelsea, you're from the Toronto Trash Team and one of the organisers of this event. Can you just give us a little bit of context about the Donmouth Naturalization Project?
Sure. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're rebuilding the mouth of the Don River. So the Don River has historically had environmental issues, and the Waterfront Toronto has been working really hard to remediate that. And so this project is an extra step to renaturalize the mouth, to make it more habitat for wildlife, to make it a more fun place for people to come, walk around, see nature, and to make it a cleaner river.
And how important do you think this sort of community engagement event is?
I think it's really important. So I mean, here as part of SETAC, right, we're here as environmental scientists just to learn about the field in general, but it's really important to get people out into the community to interact with the scientists, to kind of learn why a project such as this is important. It's also really good to raise awareness, right? People know, they get excited about something coming into their community, and to think about how they can also help protect the Don in the future. So it's this nice community engagement with the public, and then also, of course, the scientists as well.
And what kind of response have you had from the community?
We have, we were sold out. So we opened it up to 100 people on Eventbrite. I'm not quite sure how many are here. It's snowing a little bit outside, but we're thrilled at our turnout.
I think it's very important indeed to engage people, because I do think that the Toronto waterfront has been largely forgotten. A lot of people in Toronto think of lakes and north, and because this is so industrial, it's been neglected. So I'm a great believer in community involvement, and it's all part of the education and getting people on board.
SETAC TV is brought to you from the SETAC North America 40th Annual Meeting. Make sure that you watch all the fantastic interviews and reports that we've been gathering here at the annual meeting on our YouTube channel.